How would you handle baby daddy, baby mama? I would handle them as if they're their parent, they're the mother. If that was my situation, I would handle them as if they're the mother of my children. I do actually therapy of parents who aren't together. I do couples therapy. I do parental therapy in that sense, as far as dad and mom share a child, but they're not together. And the therapy that I give and the coaching that I give in that sense is, look, the kid is a sponge, an absolute sponge. If there's neglect, if there's verbal abuse because of baby daddy or baby mama getting on your nerves, if there's a lack of tolerance of your kids because of the relationship you have with your baby's dad or baby's mom, all of those things, the kid soaks it up like a sponge. So do not allow that to interfere with how your relationship looks like to your kids of your baby's dad or baby's mom. Don't allow that to happen. If they're similar to marriages, if there is a point of conflict, do not express that in front of your kids, because they will soak it up. Trust me as I tell you. Trust me as I tell you. Please trust my psychology doctor advice here, because I have clients that struggles with this. Kids will soak it up, and then unfortunately 20 years later, 15 years later, 30 years later, they'll be in an office like mine and tell me how much they were neglected as a kid, how much they didn't have a voice as a kid, how much they weren't listened to as a kid, how much they would hear a bunch of contention as a kid. And that thrives, that causes validation, affirmation. And that really causes an adult to seek validation. So as far as the person you're interested in, I would say, again, I would say it's one of those things that if you're okay with still maintaining that relationship, I think there still should be a point of respect there, Leonard. Like, for instance, if I'm understanding you clearly, you're interested in her. How should you handle her baby's dad? Okay. Respectfully. I mean, why would you, I'm not saying this to you, but I'm just saying this in general. Why would you not handle the relationship with him respectfully? And I would hope that he would be active in this kid's life. And if he's still active, there doesn't have to be a relationship between him and her. Obviously they've parted because of whatever reason. But if you know for a fact that there's no connection there except for a parental connection, which should be strong, and you know all of this in the friend zone. People usually think of a friend zone as a negative thing, but I'm telling you, there's so many gems in the friend zone. Do you understand what I'm saying? Let me repeat this. There are so many gems in the friend zone. Friend zone, when we think of friend zone, we usually think in our head, okay, that person's in the friend zone. I mean, it's been as far as pop culture has been popularized as saying that person's in the friend zone. There's no type of, I'm interested, she's not, and I'm in the friend zone, and that's it. There's a cutoff there. I think we misuse the friend zone. The friend zone is where we should really be understanding where these gems are, or where we're like, no, this ain't gonna work out. And in this particular sense, Leonard, if you're noticing that baby's dad is still active, but he's respectful, they've moved on, and he's respectful to you. Right, it's not that she's like a sister to me. Exactly. Oh Lord. What a deflation of anything potential. Yeah. She's like a sister to me. Oh man. What if that person had like a deep crush on you? It's so terrible. But yeah, just take it, just respectful. There shouldn't be disrespect in that. That's just too much baggage. You want, and if I was, in the French days with that person, I would definitely heavily implore her to have a respectful relationship with her baby's dad, because the more it's bad, the more it's contentious, the more you're going to hear about it. And that you don't want the energy of your relationship to be sucked up by her telling you how much she can't stand her baby's dad. I mean, what a terrible investment. What a terrible way to spend energy in a relationship. Oh, let me tell you what he did today. He's not getting the kids. He's disrespectful. And because y'all getting closer and closer, you're going to hear all that. And you don't want to take it to the next level with someone who has all that drama, and the more y'all get close, the more you're going to hear about it. And you can be supportive as a friend in that sense, but when you're when the romance increase and the intimacy increase, the expectation. So what I mean by that is, I'm expecting us alone to enjoy this movie together at the movie theaters. I'm enjoying us alone to have this bowling night. I'm enjoying us alone to go to this Ambassador concert together. Instead of picking up the phone during the Ambassador concert, we vibing to Get You Open, which is one of my all-time favorite CHA songs. Yeah, he going throwback. We gonna get you open, and we getting all, and we getting it in. We having a good time. And we start reciting the lyrics together. Phone vibrates. Oh, it's him. Let me take an exit real quick to the bathroom. Something going on with the kid, and then now you're like, oh my goodness, I can't even enjoy it as much as I want to. And then that leads to you're gonna hear it on the way back, and it's like, oh my gosh, I just wanted to listen to the Ambassador. I just wanted to vibe. I just wanted to get, get wild and fun for Jesus. But all this happened. So, but if the relationship was a lot more civil and cordial, that if she's taking a step away, it had to be something big, or she's not going to come back to you with a bunch of mess, during the concert or on the way home. It's not like all that.